Uh, Good evening or good afternoon, good day to all of you. Please excuse me in its wholeness and its completeness. Uh, no, I don't look perfect. And so I'm trying. Now, lesson more to you over. Hey, Wild Hair was supposed to be in. Listen, about the McGinley Square area. Yesterday, say about 1 or 2 o'clock, about three maybe actually, there were two police officers walking through the area as I sit down listening to music on my headphones. And it's a fun thing to do. They told me that I wasn't able to sit in the area and that I had a homelessness appearance to myself. I had immediately got to basically get out of there in so many words. They weren't like get out, and these were two black officers, or appear to be one African American and one of some other descent, but he wasn't exactly like Asian or something like that. Nonetheless, and more to you over. They also claim to be from the West District, um, of which I'm not from the West District area, but nonetheless, and more to you over, it doesn't matter. They kept trying to find out where I lived at and all this other stuff, so on and so forth. And this constitutes a racist approach to law enforcement in this case, especially if they're trying to harass the homeless or harass any minority group in this country. The best approach for them to have done was to direct me to the nearest homeless shelter, if such was the case. And then that would have been what would have solved their entire problem in that situation, and they're going to leave it at that. But you cannot put legal prosecution on a person just because they're homeless. And I've partly been through this sort of thing some time ago. That when a woman tried to sue me for something, and she had to take me to court. So I went to court. So basically, when she had realized, when the judge had realized that I was homeless, she says we can't sue this guy because he has no apartment or no apartment of his own. I can't throw him in jail for that. So the case was dismissed, whatever her problem was. So usually, that guy's homeless. So it's like that didn't matter. But I'll listen more to you over. I'm trying to let you know and warn you of a negative policy within the police department. And I'm also trying to alert you to the overall fact that the police department may be in McGinley Square, or hopefully these are not fake officers that are trying to harass the public, most likely as usual to try to get money from them, trick them into giving you money and fake protection. But nonetheless, newly over, the two officers are wearing standard officers' uniform. They appear to have a name on it, but I'm not sure the name. And one appears to be an officer or a higher ranking official, and the other one appears to be like the lead officer. One of them does have on a body camera, appears to have a body camera on him. So Mayor Steve and police chief and maybe the fire chief too. Uh, you guys, I hope you guys can jump on this and finally figure out what's going on. But it's a bad thing to have this sort of thing going on. Oh wow. I I had to do this particular live. It's very important for the public to know that if you go through McGinley Square, there are a couple of policemen supposedly assigned to make people leave the area simply because they may be homeless or having a homelessness appearance, and that the taxpayers are supposed to be behind this sort of thing, which I don't believe that's true, but it's possible this day and age. Sign of the times. Hey, guess what? I'm finished. This has been the JC Olander Podcast Show.